ask the same questions to you, same question to you. So
Yeah.
yeah,
So yeah, people are unhappy just because they overthink about future that hasn't come
yes,
yet. So we overthink a lot what will happen. So that is the reason we are unhappy. And one more thing that we compare ourselves with others, and we always try to look in others' life what they are doing. So we always start comparing ourselves with others. That is the thing
yeah,
also making us unhappy. These two things, and we always regret about past mistakes, what mistakes we had done in our past, and we always start thinking about that mistakes. We cannot come out, we cannot get rid of those mistakes. So we cannot forgive ourselves. That is also a reason. Dwelling on the past is also a reason of becoming unhappy. So these three things I feel that major points for which people feel unhappy, they feel dejected. Showing on our skin. So how have you been? How is everything going?
yeah. It's been going fine. I'm really enjoying my life as well as having conversation with the people. Everything is going fine and everything is treating me well as well. I have nothing to complain about.
Oh,
Yeah, I would like you to share your things on this. How have you been?
yes, yes, I have been good. So far, so good. No complaint. So I think you do not talk over video call that much. Earlier, you used to speak a lot. These days,
Oh,
have you
now these days,
reduced a lot?
yeah. Actually, it happened to me recently.
Mm-hmm.
It has been like 1 month. I have not been consistent having video calls to the people, but I am consistent on other applications like audio calls because, like for 1 month, I have been facing some kind of impediments while finding the people out there on Skype application because people are not much active. So that is why when I used to put the
Mm-hmm.
message in the group, so I didn't used to get anybody. So that is why I
Oh,
lost my interest in that. That if there is nobody with whom I can have the discourse in English, so what is the benefit of putting the messages in the group, right?
right, right,
So
right.
I stopped that.
So which application do you use for?
I use only normal application just for audio calls, like Josh Talk application I use.
Have you taken subscription on that application?
Yes. I took the subscription of that particular application 1 year back, and
Oh,
so when I was using this application of Skyping, so that time I was not using that particular application. So when I was not able to find the people on this particular application, then I was jumping on Josh Talk, and now I just try to
hmm.
continue with Josh Talk only.
So how much did you pay for how many month you have to subscription? How much did you pay
Okay, definitely. Yeah, I paid around 400 or 500 rupees for 1 year.
for 1 year? Okay. So
Yeah.
is it useful? Would you like to suggest others to pay that amount to interact with other co-learners? Is it useful? Is it beneficial for others too? What advice
Absolutely.
would
I
you
would.
like to give?
Yeah. I would definitely share my, views on this. So the thing is that as per my perspective or way of perceiving, this application like Jostock application is useful for beginners only. Those who want to
Okay,
just
okay.
start the journey of spoken English. They can use
Right.
that application a lot. But those who want to become very effective, those who want to learn different kind of vocabularies, so I think like this is also helpful for them, but not that much that
Hmm.
it should have.
Oh,
So yeah, I'm also not able to find any other kind of application to have the conversation with the people. So that is the only reason I also have been striving to connect to the people on Just Talk on. Do you know any other
okay.
application like this
Right.
so that we can connect with the great speaker?
No, these days, okay, so these days I have not been using any other applications. Whenever I need,
Okay.
I just come on this application and I interact with other co-learners. So I don't
Okay.
have enough knowledge about any other application that I don't know about. Earlier, I used to use applications like Fluency, Shivi application, and Hybro. I
Okay.
used three applications, but these days I have uninstalled all those applications. And sometimes
Okay.
I found some advanced speakers on those applications like Experience or Experience application. I
Yeah,
found
same.
few advanced speakers on that application, but Hybro is totally for beginners. When I started using that application, I found that this application is for only for beginners. They can join this
Yes.
application and they can have conversation with other co-learners. And Shibi application is also quite good. There are also advanced speakers. You can use that application.
Yeah, you hit the nail on
So,
the head. You, whatever you have said, that is completely right. Sometimes I also get some advanced speaker on Jostock application. I only use Jostock application because I already have purchased the subscription of that. Earlier, I used to use Ace Fluency application as well, but that application I found that I'll have to go for the subscription. Then I'll be able to use some unlimited kind of calls out there. So I already had purchased the subscription of Jostock, and that is why I continued with Jostock only.
okay, that's great. You can use any other applications, but yeah, when you reached in a certain level, you also want to level up your speaking skill. That time you try to find out someone who is better than you. So it's all our
Yeah,
desires. I know
absolutely.
that, but what we can do, yes.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely. Yeah.
So I would like to ask you a few questions, and I would like to know your views on those kind of questions. What do you think about this?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah,
Can I
definitely. I
ask?
really like these kinds of activities.
Okay. So according to you, who is the best teacher, failure or success?
Study or success?
A failure. Like we
Okay,
fail
failure.
when we try
Okay,
to achieve
failure or
something.
success?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, as per my way of perceiving, perceive this thing like this. Like failure is also a great teacher. I'm not saying that
Hmm.
success is only the teacher. Both are teacher. Like it depends on your way of perceiving, how you are grabbing the things. Like if I
Hmm.
consider a failure first. So the first and foremost thing I would like to tell you that if you haven't seen any kind of failure in your life, so you cannot
Hmm.
strive, you cannot endeavor for the success. So you must know how to work hard first. How did you get to know? How will you get to know this thing that how to work hard? By the experiences. And how you will get the experience when
Hmm.
you will get some failure in your life. So the thing is that ultimate
Yes.
thing is that in nutshell, I would like to tell you that the failure
Hmm.
is also essential to get the experience, and that experience will reach you up to the level of success. And now I
Right.
would
Right.
like to speak something on success if you allow me.
Yes. Yes. Definitely. Please.
Okay. So, as per my way of perceiving on success, so success also helps in to get some experiences. Like if you want to become a CEO of a company and you have
Hmm.
grabbed that position, so that particular moment, if you are thinking that now I have grabbed the position of CEO and I literally wanted to get this position only and I don't want to go further now. So if you have success and if, that time you cannot feel satisfied. Like those people who have a lot of money, they never feel satisfied, they never feel gratified with that money, and that is the only reason that they always invest that money in different kind of businesses to make more money. So success
Yes.
also
Right.
gives you some experience, and that is why you also endeavor to go
Hmm.
more up, and that will definitely help
Yes.
you
Yes.
to
Right.
upskills your everything professional.
Professionally and
Yes. Absolutely. So,
personally.
ab- absolutely, failure will always come with a lot of opportunities for introspection. You will be able to understand your capabilities, your abilities. So, failures helps us to understand our capabilities. So, that is what is truly required to sometimes experience failures as well. So, yeah, you also said that people do not get satisfaction. There are a lot of people who have a lot of wealth. In spite of that, they are not happy. So, why they are not happy? According to you, why they don't feel satisfied in their life? Why they always feel that they're unhappy? Why they want to grow all the time? So, what according to
Okay.
you? They are not happy. They're
Okay.
unhappy. Why they're unhappy?
Okay, so I cannot tell you about the particular people. I only can share my
Mhm.
views, and I only can grab the common kind of thing. I will share some common
Yes,
kind
yes,
of thing,
please
like
do.
why they are not like gratified with all the things. So the reason
Mhm.
behind this, that they always think about the output. They don't think about the input. Like if I'm just investing about the my sum amount in a business, so I'm just thinking about like what output I will get from it, right?
Right,
So
right, right.
if we always are just running after the output, like if I'm investing money and I'll make, if I'm investing 1 lakh rupees in some business, so I'll get 1.5 lakh. So if I'm attached with
Mm-hmm.
that particular amount, so that time I'll never be able to feel any kind of gratification in my life. And
Right.
so if the people have this kind of detachment from the outcomes, like if they are investing some money, if they are, having trust, and they are just helping others. So in that particular thing, people don't expect that other person or the poor person will come to us and they will, give us some money and then we will earn our trust. So this doesn't happen in that. So that
Mm-hmm.
that same goes to the persons as well, those who want to get gratification or the satisfaction in their life. So what they have to do, they have to detach themselves from the outcomes, then they only can
Mm-hmm.
feel the satisfied or gratified. Thank you. So now I would
True,
like you
true.
to ask the same question to you. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, people are unhappy just because they overthink about future that hasn't come
Yes.
yet. So we overthink a lot what will happen. So that is the reason we are unhappy. And one more thing, that we compare ourselves with others, and we always try to look in others' life what they are doing. So we always start comparing ourselves with others. That is the thing also
Yeah.
making us unhappy. These two things, and we always regret about past mistakes, what mistakes we had done in our past, and we always start thinking about that mistake. So we cannot come out. We cannot get rid of those mistakes. So we cannot forgive ourselves. That is also a
Yeah.
reason. Dwelling on the past is also a reason of becoming unhappy. So these three things, I feel that the major points for which people feel unhappy, they feel dejected, they are just disheartened for this kind of reason.
Okay, okay. So I'm really curious to ask a question, if you allow me to ask. So the question is like,
Absolutely.
if you are willing to answer that question, then you can. Otherwise, you can skip that question as well. So the question is that, like,
Mhm.
how a person, like, if person is feeling rejected from something. So if a person is thinking
Mhm.
about the past and he just overthinking about that particular thing in past, like something has happened to that particular person, and he just continuously thinking about that incident, and he's dejected now, and he's completely furious now
Mhm.
by remembering that particular thing. So how a person can get rid of all the situations from
Mhm.
like something happened to him, and how he can overcome from that particular situation, that I need to bring some change in myself, and I need to grow now. I don't need to like bring myself here. Yes.
Yes. So living in the present moment is absolutely necessary for to get rid out of this problem. Live in the present. That is one thing you can do. And what you can forget about that mistake, and you can forgive that person. He or she had done some mistake. You have to forgive, and you have to forget all those things, and you have to move on. Moving on is one and only solution of this problem. So you have to
Yeah.
do the moving, keep going in your life. Do not stop yourself from just because of the one incident, because life doesn't get stopped just by what you cannot decide everything just like for one mistake you have done in the past. So just keep moving in your life. That is the thing we can do.
Absolutely right.
What do you
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. You hit the nail on the head again. And like, yeah, we should forget and we should forgive. This is the only right
think?
way that is in our hand. and we can easily do this thing without involving any other person in this particular thing. This is in our hand, and this can be done only by us, right? If we are just having this kind of feeling that,
Yeah.
and we are having this kind of sense that we can give forgiveness to somebody and we can forget that moment. So this is the only way to bring out ourselves from that particular situation.
Right, absolutely. And live in the
Yes.
present. Do not
Yeah.
spoil your day for the future that hasn't come yet. Should live in the present and enjoy each and every moment because life is beautiful when we know how to admire it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, we should be always optimistic towards the goal, towards the destination, so that we can really think about those things. Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay.
Pessimism only can bring, like, we become dejected, disheartened by thinking negative things. So it should be better if we
Yeah.
become positive and we all the time we should think about positive mindset. We should build a positive mindset that can also help us to grow in life, to reach our goals, and whatever you want to achieve in your life, you will get accomplished. You will be able to accomplish each and everything when
Okay.
you build a positive mindset. So people say about law of attraction. Do you believe in law of attraction that what you think you become, and if you think like that, you want to achieve something, and if you start thinking that yes, I have achieved that,
Mm.
so people think that it becomes true. Do you believe that it becomes true?
Yeah,
What do you think?
somewhere I have heard about this thing as well, but I have never implemented this thing on myself.
Mhm.
So once I need to check it out, like how it works on myself, particularly if I haven't had any experience about this thing, so I cannot share my views on this thing. Law of attraction can work for somebody, but not for everybody. I am pretty much
Right,
sure
right.
in this thing. So people have their own
That's
choices, like how they are just grabbing the things, how they are just catching the things. If they are catching the things in the positive manner, then then it would definitely work. And if they are just catching or grabbing the things in the negative manner, so how it can work? It would definitely not work. Right.
yes, and yeah, we don't need to go deeper if in our day-to-day life we will be able to understand our words have a power in ourselves. If I all the time say that I am weak, then I become weak. I will become weak.
Yeah.
If I all the time say
Yeah.
I'm good, I will become good. So words have really power. It has
This
a
is
great
yeah.
influence in our life. So
Yeah.
we should decide what words we should use for ourselves because all
Yes.
the time talking about negative things can impact our lives. So we should think about all the time positive
Yeah.
thoughts.
So, as you mentioned, like we should think positive, then we only can get the positive results. So, this was said to me as well. Like once I was watching a video, and in that particular video, a monk said this thing that, like, if you are just, telling to yourself that you are positive in something and this is good for you, so you'll be able to achieve that particular thing. It can
Hmm.
take some time, but not that much time it would take. It would take less time
Yes.
because you are giving meditation to yourself, that you have to achieve that thing day by day. You are just saying to yourself, you are making your brain that you have to go to an extra mile to achieve that particular success, and you have
Yes.
to conquer that thing. So you would definitely put your body and soul in that to achieve that particular goal.
Yes.
Yes.
And we
Okay.
have also noticed. Yes, please go
Okay, I
ahead.
would like to, yeah, I would like you to ask a very simple question. So I just want to know your views on that particular thing. So the thing is that if someone is feeling that I'm not uh, enthusiastic about this language as I was earlier, so what he can do to get the motivation again in this particular language, because it happens a lot to the people, those who have been striving to learn this language.
Yes. So when we lose our motivation, we lose our confidence when we feel that I'm not progressing. that is when we feel that we do not feel that much motivated that we used to feel earlier. So we
Mm,
have to do one thing. We have to appreciate for each and every accomplishments. Like it could be
okay.
small. Your achievement could be small. You have to appreciate for that. So
Okay.
appreciation can help you to stay motivated. Appreciate,
Absolutely.
but it could be
Yeah.
small.
Yeah. Appreciation is necessary, and sometimes you should touch the base sometimes with somebody. Like if you are not breaking the ice anywhere, and you are just thinking that you are consistent at this language, and you are not even speaking single word, so you can't become like much fluent or much effective in this language. So what you have to do in that particular situation, you have to just strive at least just to connect with this language, so that you can get to know about the words, about the formation of the structures in this language. And for motivation for speaking, there should be some purpose of that. So there should be some
Yes,
purpose for
absolutely.
that particular thing. Like what is the crucial reason behind it? Like why are you learning this language? If you do not have
That's right.
any reason, so you would think that now I have become a great speaker. Now I don't need to go further. So I should stop here and I
Hmm.
should move on from this language. I have learned this language. It
Yes,
happens with
yes,
the people, with me, including me as well. Like when once I also lost my hope in this language, and that time I was thinking that what should I do to again motivate myself. But yeah, because this this English communication is much essential and much crucial for me for my career as well, and that is why I have been endeavoring to learn this language a lot.
yes. Yes, feeling satisfied is also a reason for stopping yourself from this
Yeah,
practicing and
absolutely.
immersing yourself in this language. Yeah.
Okay. Anything else would you like to bring
Okay.
up today?
No, today I don't have anything to ask you. So can we wrap up the session for today? We can talk later.
Okay, yeah, sure, sure. Thank you. Have a great
Thank
time.
you. Thank you. Have a great time. Bye.
Nice to connect you. Thank you.